A new construction building permit is required for an owner or contractor of a property to construct any new building or structure. Prior to starting construction, you will be required to submit plans that are stamped by a licensed architect or engineer. This process starts by submitting a new construction application through the City of New Orleans online portal at onestopapp.nola.gov. Before you apply, make sure you are logged into your One Stop App web account. If you do not have an account, you will need to register an account before continuing. Once you are logged into your One Stop App account, click Apply on the Get Started page. The Apply page will show all permit types available for your account. You can sort the applications by clicking the filters at the top of the page. Click Permit Building, locate the new construction application, and click Start. You will first need to answer the qualifying questions. First, select the location by clicking Choose Location. For best results, only input the house number and street name. Do not include the city, state, or zip code. If the property is not found, check for these common issues. Do not abbreviate Saint or General, and any historical French names should include punctuation such as the examples provided below. If you have any issues locating your property address, please contact One Stop App at nola.gov. Once your location is selected from the list above, click Choose. In Location Line 2, include the apartment or suite number if applicable. Then click Continue. Then select the land use. Please note this is the current land use, not the proposed land use. If you are unsure what the current land use is, please refer to the City of New Orleans Property Viewer at property.nola.gov. Next, type a description of the scope of work being done. It is best to be as descriptive as possible. Then, click Continue. Clicking Continue creates a draft application. Your draft application will now show under your items and be assigned a unique reference code. You can now close your application and revisit it by clicking Edit. Now you will see the rest of the application has opened up. Clicking a section title on the left-hand side of the screen will bring you to that section of the application. We have already completed location, land use, and description. Let's move on to add contractors. If you have a contractor, select Yes. Then enter your contractor's name and select the contractor type from the list provided. Click Search. The One Stop app will search the City of New Orleans database for any contact that matches the name entered. If there are multiple results, reference the address. Click Add to add the contact to your application. The page will automatically reload. Return to the Add Contractor section and make sure Yes is highlighted blue. If you need to change the contractor before submitting, you can click Removed next to the contractor's name. If you are a homeowner and you're planning to do construction yourself without a contractor, select No and follow the instructions on how to submit an affidavit claiming exemption from licensure. This form can be found on the NOLA.gov website. The link will be in the description below. Please note, affidavits claiming exemption from licensure have the following guidelines. 1. You must live on the property for at least 1 year after certificate of occupancy is issued. 2. You cannot have two of these exemptions within 1 year of each other. 3. These exemptions are for single-family residences only. And 4. All subpermits must still be contracted by a licensed contractor. If you will have a contractor but don't have one yet, or you cannot find your contractor in our contractor search, select No. A permit reviewer will contact you later to obtain your contractor information. Note, your permit will not be approved until Safety and Permits has either your licensed contractor information or your affidavit for exemption. Answer the questions in the General Construction section. These answers will be based on your project scope. The construction value will calculate the fees associated with your project. Fees are $60 plus $5 per every $1,000 of work being performed. If plans are required, there will be a plan review fee of $1 per every $1,000 of work being performed. If the property is within a local historic district, there will be a 50% surcharge on the permit fee. You can use our online estimator to estimate the permit fees associated with your project. The link to this estimator will be in the description below. Complete the general construction section of the application. Then answer the questions in the general dwelling unit section. These answers will be based on your project's scope. The general parcel section will be grayed out. This information will be pulled from the city's database and does not require any information to be submitted. The same goes for the general district section. Next, complete the general affordable housing impact section. If this is a commercial construction, select NA, not a dwelling. If you have any questions on what should be entered in these fields, click the information icon and follow the direction presented. If an additional affordable housing impact needs to be submitted, you can click the Add button. If not, you can continue to the next section of the application. Answer if the structure will encroach or overhangs the sidewalk or public right-of-way. The last section will allow you to submit documents for your application. These documents can change depending on the scope of work being performed. Common documents are recorded act of sale if the property has recently changed ownership in the last year, a plot plan reflecting all dimensions of the lot and all structures set back to property lines and the location and dimensions of off-street parking spaces, completed plans stamped with live seals from a Louisiana licensed architect or civil engineer, manual J, S, and D calculations, executed contract or approved estimate with the scope of work to be performed, cost inclusive of labor and materials with signatures, and printed names and titles of both the owner and contractor. If the property is owned by a business, please provide proof of signatory authority. Foundation drawings detailing the foundation of the proposed structure with live original seals stamped by a Louisiana registered architect or civil engineer. Proposed use of the structure, number of floors or levels in the structure, benchmark certificate completed by a registered land surveyor on the city's three-part form with live seals and dated within the last 6 months, contractor's license information. If the project is owner-occupied residential, state exemption form R1364 may be submitted in lieu of contractor license information. Once all the documents are attached to your application, click Submit. You will be prompted to print your name in the box provided. This serves as the signature on your application. Click Submit once more. When your application is successfully submitted, you will receive a confirmation message and a confirmation email from noreply@nola.gov. The Permit Intake Division will review your application as soon as they are able. All applications are processed in the order received. Residential projects can be first reviewed in 2 to 5 business days. Commercial projects can be reviewed in 20 to 30 business days. If any additional documents or revisions are needed, you will be contacted through the email associated with your One Stop app account. You can track the status of your application through your items in the One Stop app. Click View under your application listing. The Overview page will show you your application details, your status information, fees, and outstanding reviews. Depending on the specifics of your project, your application may also include or require approvals from other agencies, such as Historic Districts Landmark Commission, View Carré Commission, or City Planning. Reviews by the Historic Districts Landmark Commission and View Carré Commission will result in a sub-permit application. Please note, this sub-permit will need to be issued before the related building permit can be issued. If you have any questions regarding sub-permits, please contact either the Historic Districts Landmark Commission for sub-permits that end in HDLC or View Carré Commission for sub-permits that end in VCGEN. Any electrical, mechanical, HVAC, or plumbing work can strictly only be filed through separate permits by a City of New Orleans licensed contractor. If you are an electrical or mechanical contractor and have questions about filing your permit applications online, please reach out to the One Stop App team at onestopApp@nola.gov. If you have any questions or concerns, you can reach the Permit Intake Division at permitinfo@nola.gov, or you can reach the Department of Safety and Permits at 504 658 7200. If you run into any technical issues while trying to submit your application online, please reach out to the One Stop App team at onestopApp@nola.gov.